We're just going to take what we get.
All right.
And Terry, I'll be sure to review this stuff with it before I send it out.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so it's cool. So today we are sitting with Tom Hambridge, Mr. Quinn Sullivan, and Ms. Terry Sullivan, here to talk about a record called Cyclone, which was your brainchild of Quinn and produced by Tom. So, Quinn, why don't you tell us what's the name of the record again?
It's called Cyclone.
And how did you come to choose that name?
Well, actually, it's one of the title tracks of the CD, and I thought it stood out over all the other ones. So, because of the weather type of thing,
Cool.
turbulence, like you said before.
Great.
So, yeah, it stood out the most.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And did you write the songs on this record?
I co-wrote 3 of them.
Really?
Tom wrote most of them, but
Really?
me and my guitar, Peace and Harmony, and my sweet guitar, I co-wrote with Tom Hambridge.
What was that like, working with Tom writing songs?
It was wicked cool. I actually got to go to his house, and that's where we wrote some of them. And I did the music, and he missed mostly lyrics and stuff.
Very cool. Sorry.
Yeah, so
Did you
pretty
come up with
fun.
the ideas for the songs and then brought them to Tom and then you worked them together, or did you guys kind of?
well, sometimes I like send him different guitar riffs that I have and stuff. So and then he comes kind of up with the meaning of the song and the words. So it's kind of
Cool.
half and half.
Was he kind of like the cool teacher?
yeah,
Working with you on it?
yeah. Taught me a lot.
A good teacher. I'm sure you taught him a few things too. That would be my guess.
I don't know.
What do you have to say about that?
Sure, yeah. It was amazing for me to watch the process. We went to Tom's for the whole day, and they were just fooling around with acoustic guitars, and before you knew it, there was a riff, and before you knew it, there was the first verse, and then it was like, well, what should we do here? And then, you know, Tom is just an amazing songwriter. It was like, I think you guys wrote all 3 that day.
Are you kidding? In one
Yeah,
session?
it was all, yeah.
That's real talent.
yeah.
Very cool. Would you have a favorite of the 3 songs? You like them all equally?
I think my favorite probably be Me and My Guitar.
Really?
Yeah.
What's that song about?
My guitar.
Literally.
Yeah.
You have one guitar that's your absolute favorite, that white Stratocaster?
Yeah, that's the White Strat. It's signed by a lot of people, Mick Jagger including, Jeff Beck, Billy Gibbons, Lenny Kravitz, Buddy Guy, Robert Cray.
Excellent. That's a few decent guitarists. I don't think Jack is a guitarist, but the other ones you can certainly count on.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, I'm glad you guys had so much fun in the studio.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And I understand the record's also selling well on the road as you're touring with Buddy.
Yeah, selling a few here and there, well, a lot, yeah.
Selling great. It's doing
Now, what happens when you go back to school? Are you a rock star yet?
They keep it kind of quiet, you know. I mean, they don't. It's not like really crazy at school.
Good.
I like keeping it quiet.
I think that's smart. I think the biggest musicians in the world will tell you that things on the down low are the most powerful.
Yeah.
And you could always turn it up if you want to.
Yeah.
As opposed to turning it down. I was watching a thing about the Beatles when they first came to Shea Stadium and how even with all their amps turned up, the screams were so loud they couldn't hear each other.
Yeah.
And so that couldn't be a whole lot of fun. So
no.
So you definitely need to avoid that. So working with Tom has been fun. I'm really glad to hear that. How about Buddy? Tell me about working with him.
It's probably one of the most exciting things I've ever done in my life, and so much inspiration and just so much coolness. And I mean, he's a legend. He's a blues legend. So I mean, it's like sometimes pinch me, like it's a dream. So awesome guy, and I love him.
Cool. Well, I'm sure hearing you play inspires him too, because they're wondering about, you know, he's obviously one of the legends of the business, who's going to fill his shoes one day, and he sees you and says, you know, there's a good chance that something like this might happen again. Lightning might strike a second time.
Yeah, I hope so.
Excellent.
And there's that great tune that Tom wrote, Who's Gonna Fill Those Shoes, that Buddy asked Quinn to do a solo on, and that's when we first met Tom. He came up to Boston, and we went into the studio there, and Quinn just ripped some solos and stuff. And
that is great.
Yeah, it's been amazing. Meeting Tom and hanging out with Tom and working with Tom has just been amazing, you know. And thanks to Buddy making that connection, it's been a great ride so far.
Awesome.
And I'm looking forward to the rest of it too.
It's a rocket ship, dude.
Yeah.
You know, it's a cyclone.
Yeah.
Mr. Hambridge, you've been awfully uncharacteristically quiet. Let's pretend that Quinn isn't here, man. How would you describe this amazing talent that this young man has?
He's great. It's otherworldly, you know, that he could play at his age and sound the way he does, and you know, it's just it's unexplainable, but it's a beautiful thing. It's
Thank you.
it's amazing. It's amazing.
Well, it's good to see you guys working. The synergy is great. I haven't had a chance to hear the record yet, but I'm gonna run out in front and buy a copy before I go home
Cool.
tonight. So, and then maybe you'll sign it for me if they ask you nicely.
yeah, sure. Yeah, you can like.
I'll speak to your security people. We'll get it hooked up.
Yeah.
Hey guys, thanks for visiting, man. Really appreciate it. We'll be doing this again. Great
Yeah.
luck with the record. I'm sure
Thank
it's
you.
gonna be
Thank you so much.
a massive hit, and have a good time tonight at the
All
show.
right. Thank you.
Killer.
Thank you.
Cool.
Great.
See you.
Oh,